Hi, I'm Margaret Murphy with Bellevue College. Our college, along with the MoHealth Wins Consortium, collaborated with the Stanford University Open Learning Initiative team and CAST to develop a prep course for a Health IT Industry Certification, CA HIMSS. This 100-hour course is the culmination of more than 20,000 hours of instructional design effort, and it really shows. So I'd like to give you a brief tour of the types of instructional elements that you'll find in this course. What you're looking at here is a segment teaching computer hardware basics, and this is pretty typical. Brief explanatory text supported by visuals, and each of the visuals has an alternative description to make it fully accessible. You'll also find rich multimedia such as this. You can see students can explore all the different components. They can click on one and take a deeper dive. And this type of multimedia really goes a long way in promoting absorption of new content. Another hallmark of the Open Learning Initiative, or OLI approach, is multiple practice activities that give learners the chance to interact with the new content. I'll scroll through a few of these. And these are not graded. So let's take a look at one. Basic drag and drop. I take my best shot. Incorrect. And I get detailed feedback, which reinforces the concepts for me. All right, let's take a look at another example. This is a segment that teaches students about health information systems, and those can be fairly complex to newcomers. You'll notice that there are rollover definitions here. These are inserted for any terms that we felt students might be unfamiliar with or need a reminder of. And as with the previous example, you'll see explanatory content, visuals, and multiple practice opportunities. But I wanted to point out that another feature of the OLI materials is scenario-based learning. There is quite a bit of that throughout the 100-hour course. So here's an example. I'm posed a problem. None of the ancillary systems are communicating with the other hospital systems. I take my best guess about which component should be investigated. Incorrect. Since I'm at C on this topic, I ask for a hint, and that gives me the reinforcement I need to get the right answer. One other example I wanted to share with you are these wonderful video walkthroughs of all the different health IT systems that really help clarify complex concepts for students. Let's take a look at an example. This particular one explains data warehousing.
What you did not see in the video of hospital information systems is the data warehouse system. This video will address the core components of this system. Data warehouse systems are a collection of data from across an institution. Queries and reports can be generated from the warehouse that can help retrieve information from a particular system. It is important to note that these queries and reports created from the data warehouse cannot be generated from the individual systems themselves.
And that brings us to the end of the tour. Thank you very much.